Hello and welcome to Vanpla. I'm your co-host Dan,
I'm your other co-host, Hayden.
and welcome.
Yeah, first episode. I think last one.
Episode 0.
We got a lot of people's feedback.
Positive.
So thank you very much.
Thanks for putting up with the Thomas the Tank Engine as a super robot discussion.
I think they were more like AM. And then that's that's what you did, and then I pause like this, and then I just talk about non sequiturs the whole podcast. But let's get started today.
Of course.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
It's January 19th as of this recording.
2020.
I'm gonna try to post this one today.
Hopefully.
How was your New Year? Did you do any building?
Getting some building done.
What are you building right now?
So I've got my my custom kit bashes that I'm just working on.
I know, but which
Oh, right.
I don't know what the fuck. I can say I'd be painting like 20 things, and I could just be like, "Oh, I got some stuff in the works," and then and you could keep saying that. Right, I got some stuff in the garage.
That could be a bit of a meme, I got some stuff in the works. No, it's okay, but like actually, I have a Leo for a group build that I'm trying to get done, which I've kind of begun to.
You are pairing up. You're kind of doing like a UN squadron team kind of thing.
With a
Leo, with a couple of boys,
with a couple
other
of
Vanpla boys.
Yep, guys who have.
What color scheme?
It's gonna be blue gray with an accent of red. So very simple scheme.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. I nice neutral colors or colors that I have, and like as someone who hasn't finished a kit in like 2 years, it's something simple to quickly get done,
I think so as well. Yeah.
Yeah. I also have a couple other custom kit bashes where they started out as giving a leg to proper legs to a mobile worker and putting Gray's legs for arms on a Barbados, and they've mutated.
I think I'll just post photos on the YouTube video.
Yeah.
Just send me them after.
100%.
Yeah.
You could also find them on my Instagram at Gundam_dandy.
Yeah.
Like Space Dandy, not Daddy, because I'm not into
Gundam
that.
Daddy?
No, could you imagine?
Oh my god. That's like something Melly Gunpla viewers would want to follow.
if you name yourself Gundam Daddy, please
hit me up. No, hit me up, man.
What?
I want to be all over that.
No, you don't.
Yeah, no. But you know what? You know what? Some people.
Some people, maybe. Whatever.
Some desperate people.
Really sad.
Hey, man. I saw that meme. It was like, shit. It was like some Chinese girl. It was like,
yeah.
Me no care. Me no worry. Me go marry a millionaire or something like that. Whatever. Hey, it's socially acceptable to have gold diggers now.
If there's like a 92-year-old millionaire out there that wants to see my fucking Hobbit feet, and send me like cash every month for feet pics, I'd do it.
Okay, that's not okay.
You'd probably do it too.
No.
We're cutting all this.
This We're not gonna cut this.
Oh no! Damn it. Okay. Yeah, but those are what I'm working on. What are you working on right now?
I'm working on a double Zeta and Rizel kit bash.
Nice.
I scratch built everything at Derek's. I basically finished up most of the stuff already.
Nice.
But I really need to go back there and do some sanding.
Gotcha.
Sanding is the most tedious part. And it's just as soon as you prime it, you see all your mistakes, and you just go nuts. So after that, and then I have to go paint, and man, decals take so long to do.
I'm lucky,
especially Gundams, man.
My design doesn't have any decals.
Yeah, I'm thinking about putting some decals, but oh my god, Katoki needs to chill out on that shit. Okay, he needs to just sit down, take a breather. What's the worst part about that is there isn't any actual water slides in the Katoki kits either. They're kind of just glorified stickers and maybe dry transfers.
Actually?
Yeah, there's no decals.
I thought Furkawa came with water slides.
Did it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
know real grades don't come with any
I know
stickers.
That's for sure.
Sorry, those are all stickers.
Those are stickers.
Hey, you want to hear an embarrassing story from when I was very new?
What happened?
I thought those were water slides, and I tried to cut them out like they were water slides.
Did you put them in water?
I did.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, hey, what on this? Oh, whoop.
That's a sticker. Yeah.
You know what?
But the thing is,
but I learned and adapted and overcame.
Okay, but that doesn't mean anything when I still have to put decals on the kit.
That sounds like a you problem.
That does sound like a me problem. The group build that we're doing is a build fighter group build for on behalf of Vanpla. There is a show coming up next Saturday. On the 25th, January 25th, the Pacific Northwest show.
Hosted at Anime Revolution Winter.
Yeah, that's right.
Down at BCIT.
Yeah, they. I heard some of the back end stuff, and it's like, it's a total just. I'm not gonna say much, but like, oh man.
No,
it took them a long time to reply to us.
Yeah.
We had all the advertisement, the posters, and the flow charts done, and address them to their members, but we had to wait for so long to get a reply from them. So going forward, we're probably doing something else.
We'll
see
some down the pipeline, maybe.
Hopefully.
Get hyped.
But yeah, it just took them too long. Anywho, we're gonna get all those builds done by next week, and then we're gonna hopefully. And then
if I can actually get something done, my original goal was, I think a lot of us thought it was going to be hosted in February.
Yeah.
So if
it was February in any Revo. I don't know why they did it in January 25th. That's Chinese freaking New Year's, man. Dude, no one's gonna go. Honestly.
I'm not gonna go. I've got like, outside of Gunpla, I do like powerlifting and stuff. I've got qualifiers to train to and go for, right? So
you're gonna be hitting the gym like 5 hours a day or something.
No.
To do it efficiently, I think you just have to do it.
I just go heavy with like, my rest is like under a minute between sets. And
oh my god, I can't do that for heavies.
And
I get too exhausted.
But like I'm in and out in like an hour.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That's what I like to stay.
I'm currently at 3 days a week, but I want to be at 4. You know.
But 4 is pretty optimal, right? 4
exactly.
or 5, right?
4 is pretty optimal.
Yeah, I'm at 3 right now.
Contrary to popular belief, you do need rest days for your muscles.
Way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You're telling me they don't just recharge like batteries?
Yeah, no, just a protein shake's not gonna help you, bro.
Protein shake is like no calories.
That's a lie.
You serious? How many calories is a goddamn protein shake?
My 2 scoops of protein is 280 calories.
That's nothing. You need 2,000 a day.
Yeah, but
who's gonna drink 20 cups of protein? Wait, you said 2 cups is 2. So it's around 2 scoops
and water is 280 calories.
Okay, so
if you make an actual smoothie with like a here's a good smoothie for you guys. Add some Greek yogurt, frozen blueberries, and a scoop of protein powder, and you got a really nice smoothie. And it's gonna be about like
I just add milk to mine. Do you use like vanilla flavored?
I shout out to Popeye supplements.
Popeye. Oh yeah, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna do a shout out to the fried chicken joint. I was like, what the hell?
What? No. If any Popeyes, I was gonna shout out my homeboy Popeye himself with all that spinach and.
He can't. That shows a goddamn lie. Okay, like
what do you mean?
You can't just eat spinach and get muscles. Okay, that doesn't work.
Spinach has great protein in it, bro.
Not enough.
If
Are you sure?
Eat enough of it, yeah.
Does it have? I'm clueless in nutritional like facts. Does it have fiber?
A bit. I mean, you just got. You won't eat just spinach.
He's gonna have a bad poop day. I'm just saying. Like if he only eats spinach. Honestly, like a can of fucking spinach. God damn.
Oh my god.
You need to eat some other types of food. Popeyes is actually very dangerous. Anything that tells children what to eat, whether it's good or not, is extremely dangerous.
I hate the propaganda that was telling kids that, oh, other kids don't like broccoli. And it's just like, nah, dude. When I was a kid, I loved broccoli. I was like 4 years old. I'm like, I love this stuff. You know, it's like a tree. I'm getting a big human giant.
I don't think any of the vegetables were bad when I was a kid, except eggplant. That was the one I couldn't do. My mom steams eggplant.
You gotta have like proper Turkish eggplant. Like,
man,
really good.
I got hella like PTSD.
Okay. Then we'll hang off on that. Yeah. Anyways, new decade.
Yeah.
You wanna talk about some kits that came out this decade?
Did you even build when it was 2010?
I hadn't started 2010. I was still into Warhammer 40K.
Right.
I started building Gunpla I think in 2014, and then took a break until 2016.
Oh my god, it's been that long already, eh?
Yeah.
I thought the 00 was released like a couple of years back. It's like, no, it's like years and years ago. It's like 2008.
I remember
2010,
when the Origin line just kicked off, and I'm just like, oh,
when did the Origin line kick off?
Like 2015 thereabouts.
You serious?
Yeah.
It's been 5 years?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why there's so many of them.
And it's still only Zaku.
I mean, there's that. They have a full armor Gundam P Bandai, right?
Yeah.
You're getting that.
Oh yeah.
But I guess we're gonna talk about your favorite kits of the decade.
We'll talk about both of our favorite and least favorite kits. Let's get into it.
Okay.
Starting with me, I'm gonna kick it off. We were just talking about the Origin line. I'm gonna say the Origin Zaku came out. Really great engineering in a high grade. It's got lots of surface detail, but unlike a real grade, it's not absolutely covered in too much surface detail. You kind of assemble it like a bit of a miniature master grade, in that you build kind of a faux inner frame before putting stuff on it.
Oh.
And it's got that perfect blend of, like, you know, it's homaging the original design, but it's also
I think it's got
modernized.
I think it's. I don't think it has the proportion. I mean, obviously, when Okawara did his first drawings, those were
not
like
100% Okawara.
Of course not. It's. I don't think anything Bandai will make ever will be Okawara.
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
GBWC, I'll do a full Origin Okawara.
There was an Orazaku winner. I don't remember, but YouTube. Hayden post edit, please put this photo on. It's a Zaku that looks exactly like the box art, and he did like a body dysmorphia kind of thing. like the foot is like bigger than the other foot.
Right.
But Origin Zaku is pretty really good. I think the surface detail, it's good enough where if you just sand the nut marks away and then you just do a paint job, it's gonna look great.
Exactly.
It's gonna look. It can't look bad. That's the thing with Origin, unless you don't like the aesthetics of Origin, which, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But it was a pretty fun build too. I built that one as well. For me, one of my favorites of the decade was the Revive 1.0 Gundam.
Yeah. The solid choice.
Revive for me. So I started building around the time when the G30 Gundam came out.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like 10 years ago now, right? G40 just came out.
Yep.
But when G30 came out, it was the statue. It came with like a little statue set, and it came with G30 Gundam. And the cool thing about the G30 Gundam that the Revive does not have, it comes with the hammer. It comes with the swinging the mace, the really weird thing. Yeah, it comes with a Gundam hammer. It comes with the bazooka. It comes with obviously shield, rifle. 2 beam sabers, but like at the time that kit was extremely well articulated. I haven't seen anything like it, and it was really cheap as well. So the only problem with the G30 was that there's too many panel lines. It was just, it looked like a mess because it was trying to kind of replicate what the RG looked like, and RG's kind of looks almost identical to the 18-meter Gundam statue. I was there luckily before they changed it to Unicorn. No offense to Unicorn, but definitely offense.
I'm really sad I never got to see it.
It's spectacular, especially if you look up.
Yo, Japan 2020 Olympics. There's rumors there might be an actual moving 1-to-1 size Gundam.
You know what? It's gonna be some like paper mache leg or something, and the inside is just gonna be like some random stick figure thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Still, that'll be hype as hell.
A bipedal thing is gonna be so weird, but
anyways,
yeah, whatever. Yeah. I think because the G30 was so bad in terms of those panel lines.
Yeah.
I actually bought a kit back then and I tried to like remove all the lines.
Oh jeez.
And then the Revive came out, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna drop this and just build this.
Yeah.
So I tried to make the Perfect Gundam 3 back then using the G30, but instead I used the Revive 1.0. Back then the Red Warrior like Perfect
Hadn't
Gundam
come
3.
Out yet.
Yeah. And if you guys don't know, it's not piloted or designed for Meijin, or what's his name, Meijin Kawaguchi 3 from that Build Fighter show.
Yeah,
it comes from something much older. It's called Plamo Kyoshiro, and it's fuck yeah, dude. Kyoshiro, yeah. So it's like it's like a manga. It's not translated. I haven't found anything translated for it. Maybe a couple of chapters, but that's about it. And it's just the story of this kid who builds Gundams, and he also builds like Mazinger stuff too. He builds like just anything in the industry back then. Nice. And do you know the Zaku that looks like a skull, and it's like the full decal looks like a skeleton? It came from Kyoshiro.
Nice.
Yeah. So a lot of those cool designs came from Kyoshiro, and then I think Gundam they were like, thanks, I'll take this. Yeah. This is mine.
Bandai, thanks.
But yeah, the Revive is amazing. Simplistic panel lines, not too much, so that way you can work off of it and make it personal. Or if you don't want to and you just want something like cool to look at, it's pretty good. But I think the only problem with the Revive is the soft features. It's not sharp enough for my taste.
Yeah.
Which the Revive 2.0, which is coming out this year, will fix. Looking at that photo, in that promotional photo, it looks a lot sharper than the 1.0.
Yeah, but that promotional photo is all we have to go off of for now.
Yeah, the CG thing. But all right, let's
cool. Other good
yours?
Kit of the decade, the HG Gunpla Evolution Zeta Gundam.
Oh.
I remember when this thing came out, it was just like finally we have like a really nice modern 1-to-144 Zeta Gundam.
Zeta was just one of those really difficult model kits to make,
and they you know, unlike the RG where they went like 1/4/4 scale transformation, they kind of thus leading it to become a hand grenade.
Yeah, it's flimsy as hell. The RG.
Yeah,
but
as long as you don't move it around a lot, if you just keep it.
But I mean, that's what I personally think that's what model kits should be.
Exactly,
you shouldn't really play around with it too much.
No.
But, you know.
Anyways, the Zeta Gunpla, I'm just gonna call it the Zeta Revive because after the Unicorn, a real grade Gundam came out, they dropped the Gunpla Evolution line.
Yeah, the Evolution line was kind of just canned, I guess. I don't know what happened to it, but
they didn't really have too much of a vision for it going forward and whatever. But yeah, the Zeta, really nice, really well engineered. You know, got the clean kind of art looking stuff, and a bit of Vanpla meme history for you. Back when we had our Christmas meet in 2017, I believe.
Oh, it's on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, on the YouTube channel.
Like
you can see me. You can see me with like really long hair, crying. Because we were playing a game called Dirty Santa where
it's called White Elephant if it's PG.
Yeah.
It's White Elephant.
White Elephant.
But Dirty Santa. We just steal each other's gifts.
You
right?
can either choose to open a gift or steal someone else's. And if someone who hasn't stolen a gift yet sees you open a gift that they want, they can steal it from you. And Jeff, if you're listening, I remember what you did. You took my brand new Gunpla Evolution HG, Zeta Gundam, and you replaced it with that honking turd of a Wing Gundam from the first Wing Gundam kit for Build Fighters.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dang.
And yeah,
the Fenice, right? Oh well.
You can see me crying. And yeah.
It's okay. I'll do a link to check it out for that one.
There we go.
Another one that I really like is the HG Adele. I gotta agree with Derek for this one. So Derek made the suggestion, so thank you. The HG Adele, something, even if Age is not that good as a show, personally, I don't find it too exciting. What was really captivating were the model kits. The designs were so different. It really felt like something that wasn't from UC. But the Adele's mobility is insane. It has like it has really solid, structured like robot design. It doesn't have like anything,
This thing straight up looks like it's from Mospita or something.
Yeah. Very close, right? It has the face mask with the thing that's like a clear shield. That looks like a damn astronaut.
Damn, Bandai, reprint more Age stuff. Come on.
Yeah, the Adele is extremely. Like the mobility is
posability.
Really yeah. Me no English. Right?
Okay.
But let's move on.
Yeah.
What's another one that you like?
I have to say, whether like really good, really influential kit of the decade, probably my kit of the decade is the HG IBO Barbados, specifically the frame that came in that box. The fact that you could have like a really nicely articulated frame in a high grade scale, simple to work with. You're not building all the hydraulics like you are on a master grade and stuff, although that's kind of slipped in recent years. The Gundam, the Gundam frame for IBO, just the amount of stuff that they were able to do for different creative Gundam designs.
It was a really good frame. Just
you could build off so much off of it, and I especially love it because it's so good for kit bashing, because if you like sci-fi modeling and stuff and not just a Gundams, it's a great base to
for humanoid
for making any kind of humanoid robot projects.
I think the pieces, if you kit bash them, you can make them. You can even make them taller. You can make them more deformed.
You can add extra hydraulics and wires around.
That's the thing with the modding scene is anything honestly is possible with whatever frame. But I think IBO is the one that can give you a good black frame to work off of.
Exactly.
That frame prints freaking money, man. Like every single IBO Gundam frame is technically the same one, right? Because that's how the story goes.
The Barbados, Bale, Vidar, Kimaris.
Yeah.
What's that one that it's got the big hand, whatever? I don't know. Astaroth or something like that?
No, I don't think so. What, big hand one?
Yeah, the one that like
the stupid big hand one I know.
And
right
how
now
it's like
Revive.
its original form.
Oh, it's like
the red one,
the big fist guy, right?
Yeah,
you're talking about that one. Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I don't know at all what that thing is called. I know what it looks like.
You wanna just in post for the YouTube video, just have its face with like those deep fried like lens flared eyes. It's going like laughs and whatever the heck its name is, and it's like, you guys are turbo nerds.
Yeah,
I don't know. Fucking. Anyways,
whatever. Forget that.
What's
IBO frame's good.
Really good.
Ah, god damn.
Cool.
Yeah, it's cheap. That's exactly the thing I like about it. I think I'm not a huge fan of IBO story for whatever reason, but the model kit's good.
Exactly. I 100% am right there with you.
Yeah.
Cool. There were more kits that came out this decade, though. What would you like to...
Well, we've been talking so much about the good ones. Let's talk about some of the bad ones, and maybe we can redeem ourselves. And
fuck
as we are talking about in the studio, there is some old Chinese guy looking into our booth. Hello, sir.
Ni hao.
Yes. For those who forget, we are at the Vancouver Public Library.
Central Branch, downtown.
Inspiration Lab. Great place to record
Thank you
this
so
stuff.
much. Thank you so much, Vancouver.
Don't thank them. We pay taxes. All right.
Yeah. Whatever.
All right.
Anyways.
Kick off. Worst. I will do worst. This is not... A lot of people are going to be pretty angry, but I don't like the RG Zeta. It might be universal hate.
Yeah.
It might be universal hate, but
shout out to like 10 minutes prior where we talked about it in the HG Zeta.
Yeah. Speaking of good RGs, I'm just kidding. Speaking of bad ones, this is awful. RG Zeta, I think the reason why it was so bad, it was just because the RG technology, they were still trying it out, right? I think it was only like the 5th kit they've attempted. I'm not so sure.
Something like that.
I know Gundam came out, Zaku came out, and then like GPO. I don't know the order, but I know Zeta was definitely one of the earlier ones.
Yeah.
And
a lot of seed stuff, I think, came out before.
They were trying to do so much with the Zeta. I think they were too overly ambitious.
Yeah.
And in doing so, the limbs, they just kind of flare off. And I think if you were to build the Gundam form and you just chuck it, a Revive, it's solid. The Adele, solid. IBO, maybe. The sword might fall off.
Yeah.
But the goddamn Zeta will just explode. And, honestly, if the RG Zeta is the exact same shit from the TV show, Camille wouldn't have pierced through that. Paptimus would have survived.
Oh my god!
I'm just saying.
And instead of like spoilers for a 30-year-old kids TV show, Camille kills the
Paptimus. In cold.
Paptimus Sikoro. What a weird.
He is so scary.
He's got one of my favorite character designs.
And Tomino writing like all these goofy characters that are scary. They're very scary. I don't know. I felt like if I met any of them, I didn't want to meet any of them.
I'd like to meet Haman, but
I wouldn't. Oh my god, there's a stupid YouTube video. I'm sorry, this is gonna get a sidetrack.
Yeah,
it's a bit of a rant. There's a stupid video called "Nobody Understands Youthy Gundam," and it's a plot. It's a plot synopsis of Char's like affair.
Yeah.
And it's just a novel. Like it's just a
side manga.
Like a side manga.
I know.
To like kind of transition why Char became the Char he was. Why Quattro at the time. Or sorry. As Char becomes Quattro, and then Quattro becoming the Char counterattack version of him, right? Because people had troubles kind of figuring out why Char had such a weird arc.
Yeah.
But I felt like it was kind of too stupid.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that guy, I don't know. That guy just said some like non sequitur stuff. He just did a garbage clickbait thing, and then he just said, "Oh my god, nobody understands." And then, but during that time, have you read that one? You read that one, right?
Haman.
Oh, okay. So Haman is like
She's
damaged,
idol
man.
Girl.
At the end of this show, I'm like, oh my god, I do not want to meet her. Okay. I don't want to meet anyone. I'll meet Kai. I'll meet
Fa.
Kai is my guy. Yeah. I think he wouldn't want to meet me, so perfect. There you go.
Yeah, we're ready.
UC is a mess. Speaking of a mess, what what model kits do you have in thinking?
I have a special place in hell for the Tristan Gundam.
Oh, okay. So that one's the one that a lot of people didn't like as well.
You know what? It's just we could have had like a really cool opportunity to do a new retool Gundam and have a 2.0 of the Alex, which really needs like a Revive 2.0 because that kit's from like 1990 whatever.
Oh yeah, it's not 90. It's like 2000, very
2001 or like
4 or something.
Pre 9/11 2000s.
Okay, Mr. Spice Lord.
Sorry. Yeah, no, but it was literally just a head swap and a torso swap on the Alex. Even comes with the same rifle too, and it was just so lazy that people are like, really, Bandai did this and like came out in like 2018, like not that long ago. And
I don't know what they were trying to do there with Twilight Axis.
Twilight Axis is like really confusing because like the manga's kind of all right, but
okay, I feel like I'm an old person when I say I stopped watching after Unicorn. I mean it.
Yeah.
I'm such an old school freaking UC Talibanist. I think
basically,
I think the story ended at Char's counterattack.
Yeah.
F91 is just some separate thing.
I mean, Victory was all right.
I liked Victory too. Yeah. But I felt like it has nothing to do with Char isn't there anymore, okay? Like, nobody...
Have you heard this theory that Uso's, like, descendant from Char?
You know what I say to those theories?
What do you say?
Only the trilogy movies canon. I don't like when people do those theory crafting videos for Gundam, personally. I just take it as whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's just the trilogy was a very nice... I'm talking about the original Gundam trilogy. I'm not talking about, like, I don't know, Turn A trilogy.
There's a Turn A trilogy? What?
Sorry, they were movies, yeah. It was just kind of like a recap kind of thing. But
dope.
Tomino always does that.
Mm-hmm.
He does the trilogy stuff. So, like, Zeta had a trilogy as well.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the original trilogy. They done
Gundam, Zeta, Char's counterattack.
That's you?
Yeah, because if you think about the literary definition of what is a protagonist, and it's someone whose agency drives the story forward.
Char.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Char is the protagonist of UC.
I always say that Char is. It's funny because he's red. But in Romance of the Three Kingdom, there's a character whose actions basically push the narrative forward. Right.
Nice.
His name is Tal. Yeah, Tal. And in video games, he's always red.
Yeah.
And even in like historical context, he's always an anti-hero.
Yeah.
But he just does things out of his own self-interest, right? And that's why I draw the connection. Char is just Tal. He just, whatever he does, everyone responds, you know? Nice. And I mean, technically in Origin, you find out that he'd started the Waros. Okay, anyways, we're off in this goddamn Char tangent or canon tangent. Tristan
sucks ass.
It kind of blows chunks, I think.
But it's like, what if we could just head swap a old kit, repackage it, and get people to buy it?
I think people who can mod and stuff like that don't really have to worry.
Well, no, people who can
about it,
people who can mod can, like, you know, get a Balden's arm set, like cut the thing apart and give posability to it, right?
Yeah.
That's fun, but like to give ab crunch, you're putting a ball joint in there and it looks like way taller than it's supposed to.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know what?
The proportions are a bit dated. Definitely for the Tristan. I think I've seen some really good Tristan modified model kits though. But of course, we're saying it based on how fun was the build for you, and it wasn't fun.
And if it's out of the box,
that the head is just such a weird shape that it's kind of hard to
exactly. It's a modern head on a old ass kit.
Yeah.
Anyways,
you want to talk more about dumpster fires?
I just wanna say one last good kit that came out.
Oh yeah,
the can I talk about the RG Mark II and the Revive together? Okay, cool. RG Mark II was the first real grade that didn't suck.
Yeah, I felt like that one was a really good one.
I remember a lot of fun.
I remember Derek was building it years and years ago.
Yeah,
and I kept fidgeting around with it for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
There's so much mobility.
Yeah.
Without sacrificing the
feel.
The feel. It felt like I was holding a figure, a toy.
Exactly.
Kind of thing. If I chucked it at Paptimus, he'd be fucking dead.
Yeah.
You know? But
man, and you know, it's really crazy. Telling that the only Barzem you could get at 1:144 scale was a resin conversion kit for the RG
it
Mark
was.
II.
Yeah, I remember that. We had a member long time ago.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name. I think his name was Scott, but he was doing a conversion, like a Mark II real grade conversion into a Barzam.
Nice.
And now you can just get the high grade Barzam.
You just get the hard grade. Dude, the number one person I'm so happy that got the high grade Barzam was Barzam guy, who's like this guy in Japan that just has a paper mache helmet of a Barzam, and he just like has tons of Barzam related stuff.
What the heck?
And it's just like,
that's so weird. That's not weird because Gundam fans.
He's living the dream, and he can afford all that because I think he doesn't have like a wife or kids or anything. So he's simultaneously living the dream and the nightmare at the same time.
Schrodinger's Barzam. Oh God.
All right. Well,
Mark II was good. Well, let's quickly go over the rest of our list.
Yep.
We got the MG Nouveau Ka.
Yep.
At that point, that kit basically every single. Well, that's what Derek said. So if I'm wrong, then kill me. But it has every single engineering component that like Bandai has learned, and they put that into the kit, and they have to deliver with New Gundam. Yeah. New Gundam has to be a good kit for Bandai to release. If they see something wrong with it, they won't release it because you know why? New is the most popular Gundam design.
New, I remember one of my favorite pieces of
it's the most popular. It's crazy.
Even before, like, back when I was a real robot, like, Gundam's not realistic enough for me, I would always make except the new Gundam, that one's cool, you know?
Because it's got, like, the asymmetric thing going on.
It's got asymmetry. I love how the funnels form and make, like, a giant A for Amuro.
Yeah.
You know?
Is it...
It's got a really cool color scheme. I mean, like...
Izubuchi? Was it?
Yeah, the Pat Labor guy. Yeah.
He
and it's
stuff.
Such
great
like
stuff.
It's one of my favorite early pieces, or one of the favorite pieces of fan art that like when I was just getting into Gundam was a really nice watercolor splash with the RX-78 and the new kind of side by side like kind of bust portraiture, and just like wow, it's just such a nice. It's everything that like a evolution should be. Like it homages the original, but it also builds off of it and like makes it better.
I think if there was a perfect Gundam like evolution line like Pokemon, it'd definitely be the RX and then the new.
Yeah.
The new is so mystical
nice.
At the time. I feel like
yeah.
First time I watched Char's counterattack was freaking unbelievable. Char was insane. Like the Izubuchi's designs, oh my god, it would be so embarrassing if it wasn't designed by Izubuchi. But we were talking about how great his books are.
Yeah.
And you can Google this as we talk about it. But the Sazabi, man, no model kit has replicated that line art. That original Izubuchi design, the wide shoulders and the general bulk and presence those two suits have, I really like.
You're not gonna die of embarrassment today. Okay. It was done by
Izubuchi.
Izubuchi.
I was like,
for a quick second,
at least I didn't say Kotoki. You know,
I saw it in your eyes. Just oh no.
Oh god, I cut this out.
Just
I don't have to. Perfect.
End this whole Turbo Nerd's career right now. Episode 1. Okay, yeah, but
New Verka, they delivered extremely well. It felt like a solid piece as well. I was holding it. It's oh my god, it's so good as a modern piece. It lasted the test of time. I think it's been like what, almost 10 years,
and it's still a must have.
I thought it was released like only a couple years back.
I know,
but it wasn't. It's like almost 10 years ago. So crazy. But speaking of crazy, just as good as the RG Mark II, the Revive Mark II is also amazing.
Yes.
Oh my god, that kit, I tell you. I have the Titans version. I won it through a competition a long time ago at Victoria. Shoutouts to the Vancouver Federation of Gunpla.
The Victoria Federation of Gunpla.
Whatever. I'm just kidding. I love Travis. I love Travis. Travis and Liam and Brian and Caroline. I forgot the girl's name, but I'm sorry if you're listening to this. But they are super nice, super accommodating. They ran a contest a couple of years back when Amuro Ray was in Victoria. So I got my Gundam signed by Amuro. Nice. I'll post a photo right now. But I won the Mark II there, and I built it. It's so good. Yeah. It's... As a person who built the original Mark II HGUC, not original like HGUC. Yeah. I mean, the HG is even worse, but HGUC Mark II just felt like really stumpy and thick. Yeah. And short. Yeah. And his face felt long. Yeah. They completely. They literally revived it. It was really good. And
nice.
It also still has the same solid feel that I was looking for in a Gundam. I could just chuck it at Paptimus. It's gonna smash the.
That's gonna be our new. Hey, this new model kit came out today. Would you like to?
On a scale of 1 to piercing Shiroko's armor, how good is it? But yeah,
will this
Mark 2, 10 out of 10?
Will this end the Grips conflict? Who knows?
If you gas a whole colony, oh god. That happened in Zeta Gundam. Can you freaking believe that? It's like worse than like Hitler, man. No offense.
Space Noids, man.
Space Noids are insane. But
and then they'll go off and be like, your soul is still weighed down by gravity. Like, yeah, because I still have a conscience and I won't like kill everyone. I guess.
Speaking of not killing everybody, the reason why I say the new Gundam must deliver, the RG new Gundam has to deliver. It was so good. It came out like a couple months back, I think.
Came out 2019.
2019? Insane.
Yeah.
Everybody who built those things, and if they just did basic panel lining and put a flat coat on it, it's already pretty good.
Yeah.
It's already pretty insane. And the build,
and you can get the funnel attack set now too. That
right. Is it double funnel set? What is it?
I think it comes with like a base and stuff that you can have like all the funnels like flying off and like attack. Man, I gotta say another nice thing about the new is like those are the nicest funnels on any mobile suit
You're
design.
talking about
how it folds in half and it's like kind of a cool laser railgun and could also like come together and form like a shield. Like dude, that's so cool.
It's a super robot thing as hell, but it was so awesome.
It's the Gundam is at its best when it's going like it's super robots going to war.
Really?
You know, like that's it. My opinion. Like my favorite.
I hear 50 old Chinese people knocking at your door now because they're like, "What did you say about my real robot genre?"
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not saying like real robot isn't good. Like I love real robot stuff. Like shout out to Votoms and like, you know,
Dogram.
Oh, I love
Machining
Dogram.
Krieger.
Patlabor.
Patlabor was like I felt like it was the pinnacle of a real robot. That's what my friend Ian has said, and he gave me a really good explanation. It was just a simple economics. There's real real life economics, and like there's bureaucracy in terms of owning a machine. There's repair jobs.
Dude,
there's like funding. If you don't have enough for a goddamn police station, you're freaking screwed.
You know, just like it's like, hey, if we lived in a place where robots like that were really common, we wouldn't be going like, wow, Gundam, like we do watching the shows. We'd be like, oh yeah, that's basically a forklift.
I always felt like Gundam was just kind of real robot with, what was it, Star Wars?
Yeah.
It's got that like,
it's
new
space
type was
opera.
Something. Yeah, new type was supposed to be something so abstract, right?
Yeah, like the Force.
Yeah. Until they rationalized everything.
Midichlorians.
Well, the NT narrative movie, I watched it. I'm so done with Gundam. Like if I just want to watch, you know what NT is? It's like reading some like softcore stuff, you know? It's kind of like teasing you, like, oh, he might do some super robot moves, but he might not, you know.
Who knows?
And
who
like
cares?
if I just want to watch Super Robot, I'll just watch Gal Gaigar. Okay, I'll watch Gunbuster. I'll go watch Gurren Lagann. I don't need narrative to dick tease me, like whether or not he's a super robot. Oh, look, bureaucracy. Like we have bureaucracy in freaking Super Robot shows now. So you know.
Yeah, but like good bureaucracy in like in Super Robot shows is like,
okay,
Chief, we gotta use Particle X or else the whole city's doomed.
The NT.
All right, I approve it. And they like every time they use Particle X or something, they like full on fist punch and like destroy their desk to like use it because it's like such a big deal and like, oh my god.
Sometimes you just need a breather. You know what I mean? Like Gundam.
I feel like I need a breather. Got the heart of justice burning in my soul, man.
This is why I think G Gundam is
G Gundam
gonna save Gundam.
G Gundam is the best, and if you don't think so, you're wrong.
Well, you know, there's a lot of people out there who
are wrong.
I love G Gundam, but it takes a while. You know, it's kind of like you gotta wait like 20 episodes till something happens, which is fine. I watch Gundam while I build, but when the cool shit happens, I remember I was building a long time ago, and I hit like episode 40 or something. It was 1 a.m. Yeah. That guy got school the next day. I was just a fucking teenager. Yeah. I kept watching it. I was like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? Who's gonna kill him? No spoilers. But I will spoil NT, and I will spoil all of UC, but I'll never spoil G Gundam. I think it holds a special
G Gundam
place
is
in my
great,
heart.
and if like when people are just like, I don't like the super robot stuff, it's just like super robots are fundamental to what Gundam is.
Yeah,
and it's just
I feel the same way.
You know, like just it's okay to enjoy like Transformers and Mazinger and like less grounded in reality stuff. And the nice thing about Gundam is it's that super robot stuff, but kind of grounded in reality. But it's also got that cool mystical stuff. Like,
Bravery Dean was.
I've got to say, Gundam is like probably a better space opera than Star Wars at this point.
Yeah.
Like Star Wars had a great trilogy, and then after that,
the movie ended after Chewbacca never got his medal. Okay, it ended right there. I don't know what George Lucas just didn't understand what he was. Okay, we're done with this topic.
Yeah, no, we're not talking about Star Wars. You can kind of like make a little animation where like the lid's kind of coming off the box, and then we're just like, nope, closing that.
It's gone. We'll talk about Star Wars another day because it is sci-fi. It is modeling technically. Bandai has made.
Dude, I love those clone trooper kits. And
you got a whole fucking kit. I gave you that damn X-wing.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna build it.
Oh, I hate you.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I mean, if you hate me that much, I'll give it to you. But
no, I don't need it.
Okay.
It's a waste of space.
Wait, you were the one who left it in the graveyard?
I didn't. So if you guys don't know, Vanpla has a graveyard where a lot of our members donate model kits. Very rarely they're unbuilt, but most
rarely.
Yeah, most of the time they hand it off and send it to the graveyard. And some people, if you have like anything you're missing, like any polycaps, honestly, they have so much Wing Gundam stuff in there. And no one's picking anything of that up, but. If you're interested, join our Facebook page. Figure out how to get to the graveyard. Graveyard's huge, but right now it's winter time. We can't really like dig through most of the stuff. But there's a small section there. And recently, I think a Vanpla member sent us some unbuilt model kits.
Yep.
He just gave them away out of his goodwill. So thank you for that. I think it's Henry. That's what I heard. Isaac said. Isaac's the guy who put it into the graveyard.
Yeah.
So I think he passed it down to him. So thank you for that.
That reminds me, I've got to finish my solo for Millennium Falcon at 1-144.
We're not talking about Star Wars.
It's a model kit, and I'm transitioning us to other model kits where, actually, you know what just dawned on me is that Millennium Falcon paint scheme is basically what I'm using for the Leo.
That's good.
Just splash like a red shoulder in there somewhere.
I love prop making for like science fiction
Adam Savage
stuff.
What I would do to just like sit down with him in his shop and just build stuff all day.
I want to build Blade Runner guns with him.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, I saw his one day build with the pistols.
Yeah.
Insane.
That's some cool stuff.
You did a finger thing, and then there's a person outside who's like looking into the. We are here at the VPL Inspiration Lab, and we have windows here, so
and people
it's a live room, and people can look in. and you just did a finger like bang thing.
I just did it again.
Just gave you the most indifferent look I've ever seen in a Chinese person. God damn.
Oh well. Anyways,
yeah. We can talk a little bit about how bad the Gundam girls are.
So bad.
So goddamn.
No,
I don't build girls. I just don't. I'm a robot man. Okay, I'm a turbo robot man. But I do have to admit, frame, arms, and the Kodo stuff are really good. Yep. They figured out how to do it.
Yep. Kotobukiya has that down to us.
Gundam just making like
the
really
big problem is just how do you get like the joints, like the booty on these models, right? You know, it's hard plastic.
Oh my god.
This is a point. It's hard plastic, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in actual human anatomy, your like glutes and stuff, like it's a really dynamic muscle range back there.
Right.
And Kodo's got a really good system where it's not just like a simple like leg thing like you'd put on a Gundam kit. It's got a bit more of a complex organic shape to it. And thus, if you pose them like they're kneeling down or something, it doesn't break the like lines of the kit. It looks like it's still like a girl, right?
Yeah.
A big problem with Bandai stuff is like they still like build the thigh connectors like it's a Gundam model kit, and thus if you try to like do a similar pose with that. You're gonna break it. You're gonna like look in. You're just like,
can't believe it's 2020 in the new year, and you're talking about Kodo booty articulation. What the fuck?
Kodo booty.
Oh my god.
Hey, Kotobukiya, sponsor us, please. No, that'd be wild if we could get
Shut the hell up, man.
Nah,
yeah, I think in Kodo's lines, I'd like everything but the girls. Except the Gao Geiger one. That one, I got a soft spot for that one.
Uh-oh. I think I found the crack in your armor.
Fuck up, dude. We're not talking about
For years, I told my friends that if I ever bought like a frame arms girl that to like stage an intervention and help me out and
they didn't help you.
I bought
They're assholes. What the hell? I would have done it. I would have been like, look, here's some like Gundam unicorn stuff.
I bought it like 2 years ago, and I've only built one. And like the second one, like the first one was just like out of the box. The second one, like if I do it, I'll put effort into it. But it's just like, you know, whatever. I've got to finish my other robots first. I think we yelled a lot this podcast. Oh boy.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I have the lower volume.
Cool.
Function.
You know what? It's always good to lower it than to raise it, I guess. If we're too quiet, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's talk about shit that makes us mad.
I'm already pretty mad when we talk about
Star Wars. We're already mad. Let's just keep this vibe going.
Cue the chaotic music. All right, Dan. Welcome to our segment.
Thanks, I'm angry.
Okay, that's
no. We'll cut that out. Thanks, I'm angry.
All right, this is our new segment.
Yep, where we talk about stuff affecting Gunpla and Plamo that makes us mad.
I guess I'll start.
Yeah,
I hate Bandai's international marketing.
I do too.
But
can you explain it, please?
God
please
damn, it's so bad. Okay, so here's my freaking problem. They have they've been doing marketing for so long to try to push it here.
Yep.
But the thing is, it's kind of hard. I think most. How do you get your news, by the way?
I get a lot of my Gunpla news comes through
fan pages, Reddit.
Yes.
And
word of mouth.
Word of mouth from other people, maybe in like Chinese sources or something like that, right?
Chinese, East Asian, some Japanese stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to go to a Shizuoka like hobby show or something like that to get your information, right?
Exactly.
So they don't have anything to tell you what they're announcing out is. And I feel like they're shitting out so many kits now that it's hard to keep up. Yeah. I didn't even know there was a full armor P Bandai. like Gundam.
From the origin line?
Yeah.
Wait, like a
full armor Gundam, like FA, like green one.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That is real.
I know the Sniper Custom. I know the heavy Gundam where it's got like it's like the FA like 2, but I don't know about the like.
No, it's real. It's real. I can't find it here, but I'm pretty sure it's real.
No,
maybe I have like.
I think you and I are thinking of the same full armor Gundam. It's not the actual like original full armor, but it's the like the heavy one that's supposed to be like red and black and stuff, and it's just like, God, Bandai just.
I think that one goes directly to you, where you hate P Bandai.
Okay, we're trying to minimize swearing and stuff, but fuck P Bandai. Like, if they just stuck it to like custom like molded colors for special kits that like if you wanted that out of the box, all right. Like if I wanted it, I'd get the normal one and paint it. Maybe have it where it's like IBO actually had some of the best P Bandai stuff where it was just the normal kits, but you threw in some stuff from the accessory boxes and it was just recolored. And it's like, great. That's what P Bandai should be to me. It should not be entirely newly tooled new kits that you, and like when I talk about P Bandai, the number one P Bandai thing that upsets me is the Bandai web shop where you can only buy it online in Japan.
Those don't even have the full catalog, right?
It's just like there's so many different layers to what is P Bandai, and it's just like when you give me, I think the moment where I'm just like screw this, I don't care about like stuff coming out of the box anymore. I'm just going to build my own stuff now. Because it burnt me so bad was the wound wart from a
the wound wart.
Yeah.
The TR6, right?
Yeah, TR6
from Advance of Zeta?
Yeah, Advance of Zeta. I wanted that kit so bad. And the fact that it was P Bandai, it's like I'm not paying like a master grade price for a high grade. That's that small, that little plastic.
Well, that's why, our community folk, like a lot of folks want to start modding, is because simply they can't get those kits, right?
It's for me, it was just like, screw this, I'm doing my own kind of original sci-fi stuff, and that's a what most of my projects are nowadays. I think the only stuff I build like kind of out of the box anymore are just 30-minute missions kits.
30-minute missions?
Because, yeah.
Can you build them in 30 minutes?
How good do you want it?
See, this is the problem with Bandai. Again, marketing. False advertising bullshit.
You're encouraging Mecha Gaikatsu fans to speed build he does.
Mecha Gaikatsu. I swear to God, if he wanted to get a review out so damn bad, I swear he probably just like pulls the thing out of the runner and he just goes like rah, rah, rah.
No, dude, he just uses toenail clippers and like, nail filing things to
I think okay, realistically he probably uses God hands.
Hey, look at this, guys, this is my new kit and I've coming out of the
panel line. It looks fantastic. It looks fantastic. Yeah, hey, welcome to the new review. It looks fantastic.
He takes kind of like G-Gook, except he's like the less popular one. Anyways, more angry stuff. Why don't you talk to us about a... Oh, I know what really makes me really angry. A lack of reprints. Specifically, a lack of reprints of a lot of IBO stuff. Because there's, like, a lot of the grunt suits...
Where were you when they had too many in the stores?
I was buying as many as I could. But I was
What?
Yeah. But I was really... that was back when I was out of the box using Gundam markers to panel line and stuff. Really beginner. I mean, like, IBO really got me into Gunpla, honestly. Like,
I think a lot of people got into Gunpla because of IBO, too. And IBO was like
I only
really
have
popular show.
One Shiden, and I want them to reprint that kit so
really?
bad. So
I was building that kit.
No, but like I don't want to build it just out of the box. I want to modify like
the
feet are the
it's
big
modifiable.
But I want, why I really want it? is like ancient Romans. You know how they fought in like close military order with big shields and short swords and had different formations.
Right.
You could make like an actual. There's one formation called the testudo, which is the it's Latin for tortoise, which is when they were attacking like a settlement, laying siege to it, and they had built like these earthworks so they could march up it. The guys in front would have their shields in front of them, and every rank behind them would have their shields interlocking over top. And then the guys on the sides of it would have their shields to the side.
Right.
And thus you'd have like this little armored box of men waiting to stab you. Ancient warfare, one of my favorite topics.
Yeah, but now you have 2 sheet ends. What are you going to do with 2 sheet ends? You can't make
I'm not going to buy only 2.
You want to make like...
Not a whole legion. That's like well over 1,000 guys.
Well, I don't know.
No, I want to make like a contubernium, which is the smallest organizational formal.
What group
unit.
of what?
Group of 8.
8 sheet ends.
Yeah.
That's 8 seam lines, mate. I was kidding. No, it doesn't have a lot of
seam lines.
My problem with that thing is just the shield. It just I had such a bad time sanding it.
Yeah.
And I realized why. It's because they used soft plastic for that one.
Yeah.
So softer plastic definitely has a different
sanding
feel.
Way worse sanding softer plastic than hard plastic.
But,
hey man,
do it.
It's
Sheet-end. Doesn't he
have
scissors
shield
for...
wall.
Oh, wait, no, that's rebake.
Yep.
What does the Sheet-end have? Doesn't he have a stick or something?
Baseball bat.
A baseball bat?
Baseball bat.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's a baseball. So, okay.
No, right. But I want to... one thing I like doing for this hobby is making, like, scratch building, like, historical weapons for my kits out of, like, claw plate. And I would love to just give them all, like, either... a gladii.
Yeah, I think a lot
spathas.
Of people don't make enough Western style. A lot of the...
Do you know, like, how many misconceptions there are? Like, oh, the katana is so nice because it's so well made. A Western steel is just, like, so much more inferior. No, the Japanese steel sucks. And the reason why they folded the katana, like, 420 times is because their steel sucked. They didn't need to do that in Europe because they got the actual good metal, nerds. And sorry, that rant aside.
I think there's some definitely.
There's a lot.
You're bringing up a good point. It's the fetishization. There you go. Of like
Japanese stuff.
Well, that's a whole other topic, but true. I think definitely Japanese weapons, Japanese martial arts.
Yep.
But it's all
it's
all its own kind of thing, but it's been glorified to this extent. Like
it goes back to the 70s.
Yeah, there's a lot of just
what's nice now though. Japan. What's nice now is a HEMA or historical European martial arts is kind of making a bit of a comeback, and I'm like,
what do you do?
That's basically where like you can like actually like dress up in like full armor and with blunted weapons just cream the smack out of each other.
Fuck?
Dude, I'll show you some videos later. But like it ranges from everything from like sword fighting duels to like guys jousting on horseback in plate armor and like dude like oh, it's so cool. Anyways, sorry. Going back to kits and reprints, and like before we started talking about the Sheet-end,
I think my
there's a
last
lot of
is just I think I just want a lot of cool Bandai kits that aren't Gunpla specifically. Not even Galleon.
I'm really like excited for
older prints, but they'll never bring it here. I don't think they ever will. I don't think
I hope so.
The distributors will ever bring them here.
If it gets big enough, but a big
Gundam will get big. Don't get me wrong.
Not Gundam, but Gunpla. I think Gunpla is getting pretty big because I know
it's pretty big.
I know quite a few like 40K guys are like, oh, this is different. I want to try this out. This seems like that might be my friend's mom. Oh man,
what the fuck is it? Like doing a podcast, man.
I'm sorry. We'll cut that out.
No, we do not cut this out. This is.
Sorry.
Oh, that is so funny. We're next to the parenting section of the library, so this is
relationship. We're okay. Whatever. Anyways, turbo nerd stuff. Back on track. I really think that there's a lot of good kits that are slightly older. I think a lot of the really nice, not super early in the line, but after the 100 master grade mark, around there.
Yeah.
Some of the best master grades came out around then. And like the frame detail and stuff. A big qualm that I have with master grades nowadays is a lot of them are very basic in their inner frame construction.
I think it's because they streamlined it so well.
They've streamlined it, and they're basically becoming like bigger high grades up to a certain point. Because
I think it's just because high grades are getting really good.
High grades are getting good, and they've kind of regressed the master grade a little bit.
That's because they shift their focus right into high grades more.
But it's also like, I think a big part of that was like about 10 or 15 years ago, guys were building master grades more because they're much more like stuff on a, more of a presence to have on your shelf, right? Yeah. But nowadays, more people are building high grades because they're quicker, cheaper, and the engineering's not that bad, and they take up less space. Yeah, you can fit like on. I
think Japan has that issue too.
On
right?
like a Detloff from IKEA, on one shelf you can fit like either 2 master grades or like 6 high grades. So like if you can like triple your capacity, like you're gonna do it, Yeah. So that's kind of why I think master grade releases have really slowed down. I think compared to high grades.
They definitely have.
Yeah.
You're right. It's just been like that. It's. I honestly think it's extremely smart to do so because they can reprint them, like a lot of them at any given moment.
Well, the nice thing affordable. The nice thing about Bandai is they have kept the master molds for every single kit that they've done.
Yep.
Dating all the way back to the original.
They have made like these molds, and then they have just printed things. They can do anything at any given point.
They can reprint.
And I know that they have so many things that they've made that is not in store shelves, just in their hobby section, because what they do earlier in the millennium was they build some stuff, and then they go like, okay, it's kind of shit, so we're not going to release it. Yeah. And that's the general idea of how they do this stuff, and they just make so many, and then eventually the good ones, they're like, okay, let's stick with this.
Exactly.
That's how it goes.
Cool. Yeah, that's a lot that wanted to get off our chests. Anything coming out that you're kind of excited for? I think the Revive 2.0, I think you said, is
that one exciting. You are hyped for that Gundam Origin one, right?
I'm hyped for all three, honestly. Cause
the G40 as well, right?
The G40, the Revive 2.0, and the Origin, all for different reasons.
Yeah.
The G40 is, I love seeing independent like designers take their own crack at things, and I think they've done a phenomenal job of paying homage to the original Gundam without remixing it too much.
Yeah, are you talking about the high grade?
Yeah.
Origin.
No, not the Origin.
Which one?
The G40.
Oh, G40. Oh, yeah. For me, if it's just like it's a new twist on it. Ken Okuyama?
Yeah.
I think was his name. He's an industrial designer.
It comes with an art book in it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Art book where it's more like probably like
promotional
trade, kind of more like a trade comic book kind of.
Yeah.
Not like you're not gonna get like some really nice hardcover Dark Horse thing in a model kit for $40, but like,
no, yeah.
Metro Hobbies had them. They only had their pre-orders left when I got there an hour after their
announcement, right?
Their announcement. Hey, we got them in. Come down quick announcement.
Yeah.
And I've talked to like every other shop around town. It's like we can't get them until April.
Wow.
And it's just like I have to wait until April.
That's
but
cool.
I'm gonna put my name down with someone.
I think I will too.
Yeah.
I have spoken very publicly that I will not get it because some fucking Vanpla member posted it. Just
the photos of the
anime
poses
but the thing is, it goes to show how
posable it is.
That posability,
and I think that kind of ties into a debate where I do not like the amount of like moe stuff in modern anime. Like, I really like cute girls is cute and fine, but I just like hate how like for profit it is now, where everything has to be like ooh kawaii woo, you know, just like I
think that's just some type of, it's a Japanese cultural hurdle that I think till this day, watching anime all my life, I still can't get
overcome.
Used to.
Neither can I.
I know that I have friends in China who also watch anime.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's for them, it's a medium, right?
Yeah.
So you get moe is just some like fucked up shit that they just got in the box alongside with it as this industry evolves.
Yeah.
And you know what? The sad truth is, it sells. And
if
it sells, they need to make it.
They need
to milk that shit. It's like the unicorn. If it makes money, milk it. It's beating over a dead cow at this point.
Man,
and,
you know what?
It's okay, man. Just go home. You know, grab yourself a hot chocolate.
I can't have
go watch
that
the
many
original
calories.
Go watch the original Gundam trilogy.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go home, have a nice cup of tea. I've got some homework and stuff to do.
Yeah.
After going to the gym, you know, and just be like, oh yeah, this is what good anime looks like. You know.
I think
you know
there's
what?
A lot of good stuff coming out.
You know what's a cardinal sin that I'm gonna remedy tonight is I haven't seen Char's counterattack in full. I've only seen like clips.
Bruh.
Bruh.
I'm
sorry. I've committed such a cardinal sin.
I think you just need to take your time and watch it. There's a lot of Tomino's storytelling is very unorthodox. Even till this day, I watch it and I'm like, oh, really? You gotta.
He's got
to do
some
that?
As a content creator, you know, like I like to make things like comics as my medium, and the things that he's said, like he's really resonated with me when he says like, when I created the original Gundam, I really bit off a lot more than I could chew, but like I still respect it as like an attempt at something, right?
Yeah,
and that resonates with me, you know, because like I've got, you know, some stories where it's just like I want to tell this like super serious like drama stuff, and it's just like, oh my god, I either haven't lived enough life experience to know what like this kind of drama would look like, or B, just way in over my head, and it's just like, you know what, Tomino's like really got good points and smart stuff, right?
He's got a lot of good interpersonal conflicts.
Yes.
Whether it's internal or external.
Yeah.
I think back then, actually, it was kind of funny. He was talking about the female fan base in Gundam.
Yeah.
He says, oh, yeah, I used to get a lot of fan mail from females. They say they really like the white base drama.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I'll give an example. So, like, something like Unicorn.
Yeah.
Banagher moves everywhere.
Bananager.
But Bananager moves everywhere.
Yeah.
And Banana always goes bananas.
Yeah.
So every single show, it feels like you have this connection with Bananager, and then, you know, there's Minerva.
None of the side characters get developed.
I think they do, only in the sense that if Bananager is there, then they kind of go through that. But the problem with that is he moves everywhere.
Yeah.
There's too many different political nonsense, talking. The white base was all about
survival
with young people aboard this ship. These people need to figure out how to survive, how to figure these things out, how to issue commands to children, to child soldiers, right?
You know, Bright is only 19 during the War.
Yeah, he was 19. Amuro was like, what, 14, 15?
Amuro was 14. It's like, that makes a lot more sense. Like, if you were 19 and you had a 14-year-old crying around,
you watch the trilogy again?
Yep.
Bright is immature.
Yes.
He is brash.
Yeah.
He does what he thinks the military should do to whip up these kids, but he also has an arc himself where he needs to be able to be a team leader. Because him doing that, slapping Amuro and stuff like that, sure, it's your duty to serve and right? save your people on the ship. You can't be selfish, right? But at the same time, Bright is exhibiting this kind of
the best leaders
power. He just doesn't understand how to control power at such a young age, right?
Exactly.
So I think Tomino wrote every single character just really, really well. They mesh together well because the conflict between each character.
I love how he goes from like being, you know, like a brash like teenager cadet who's like, oh god, I've got to make this ship work out to.
He hasn't even had time to process that thought yet. And he had to take over.
How over in Zeta, you know, over the course of Gundam, Zeta, Double Zeta, and Char's Counterattack, by the time of Char's Counterattack, he knows what he's doing. He's one of the best captains, probably the best single captain in the entire Federation military. Yeah. Because he's being crucibled in fire by the 1 Year War, right? Where he had to look and like... And Tomino, also, cool guy. It's cool writing. I like it.
Yeah, Bright's a very interesting character.
Yep.
As you'll see in Char's Counterattack as well. He's very capable. He works very well with Amuro.
Yeah.
Even in Unicorn,
he's the highlight of Unicorn for me.
Yeah, he talks, and I really like that line in Unicorn where, you know, Bananager gets into his unicorn frosting chocolate cake, and
it's a strawberry sundae, you know?
And Brights just says like, "Oh, don't laugh at me."
Yeah.
And there's like a portrait of Amuro.
Yeah.
On the thing, kind of as a homage, missing in action, but come on,
Well, it's just like Halo. All Spartans are
MIA. I love those bits in Unicorn where it kind of ties up the thing. But the problem with Unicorn for me is just that there is no character drama. There's only Bananager's inability to kind of help he feels helpless, right? And his new type powers have to manifest eventually. But the problem was it was too much about the box and too much like politics not done well. Politics not done well meaning like people just talk about shit.
Can we just spoil the end of Unicorn? I don't think anyone cares. The fact that Laplace's box is just some goddamn like monument to a treaty signed at the beginning of the
proved that new types were a real thing.
Well, no, they said if new types if humanity evolves in space, then they get to choose their own stuff, which is like, oh, new types. That's now that we have new types, we can just be like this, you know? It's just no. That's stupid. You hype up the entire series. Laplace's box should have been like some kind of crazy like computer code shutdown for all the life supports on the colonies or something with actual stakes, you know? Like
I felt like Laplace's box, it wasn't about the box. I felt like that Unicorn, it wasn't really too much about the box. The box was just for the creators. It is, yeah. It's just bunch of shit. We need to get to this thing, and then once it's revealed,
there's a way to actually handle MacGuffin.
For me, I think it's like, does it fucking matter anymore whether that's the actual treaty or not? Does that mean that Zeons will definitely go back to the Federations just because of that treaty?
Who knows?
Who cares? That's the problem. Who cares? The people who know about the Laplace's box are already fucking dead.
Banana Boy's the only one.
They're dead. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
At that point. And that's just... This is why it has a sour taste in my mouth. And that's why I think... This is the reason why I think Char's Counterattack it ends right there.
Yeah.
Char's Counterattack, at the very end, that's some pure new type shit.
Yeah.
And
the Amuro's Miracle.
There's no dialogue.
No.
It just ends right there. And you just need to fill in the blanks. You need to figure out that Amuro, Char, it doesn't matter if they're alive or dead. That's not the point. Tomino doesn't care if they're alive or dead. The whole point is just that they've transcended humanity, and they've become a symbol of hope, perhaps prosperity in the future, right? For UC to come.
Yep.
And, ending it off that way in such a supernatural way, it's almost like a religious event.
Yep.
Pushing back an entire fucking asteroid. Like, that's crazy. And especially in like Gundam, where most of the buildup was pretty like political, but I think he's trying to say that beyond all politics, we're just still human. Exactly. And those two individuals have transcended that. It's not even about that anymore. It's about a higher
if we
state.
Move past the political, we could transcend kind of deal.
Yeah, it's that's how I interpret it, right? But that's why I said it's the perfect way to end it. I don't need some dialogue to tell me Amuro's dead. We found his body in the new country.
Reduced to nothing but hamburger.
There's nothing but hamburgers in here, sir. New type hamburgers. Get your
burger.
Fucking meal number C combo with some extra shake. We got Lala fries.
Oh my god. Lala
fries.
Anyways, yeah, that was a bit of a rant, but
that was I guess I got that off my chest, but I don't feel like it's very argumentative, but it doesn't really matter.
I just want to say like a 2020 looks like it's going to be a good year for Gunpla, especially if you're a fan of the Grandpa Gundam like
definitely.
I was going to say I loved the G40 because of the different take on it. The origin is great because there's some issues with the master grade that I think they'll rectify in the high grade. It's got that really cool like Gundam's a real robot tank. Wow. The only thing I don't like is the smushed head, but it's kind of funny to just have it like
40th.
Who you calling Pinhead?
40th year.
Yeah, 40th year of Gunpla. Really good. And then the 2.0 for the same reasons that you said, where it's like like it's like the 1.0 revive, but kind of straddles the line between being completely cartoon accurate and more like real robot.
That's right.
Because like you were saying, G30 too much detail. Revive 1.0 not enough. I think this Revive 2.0 right amount.
Perfect.
And on that note,
we've talked for quite a while.
That's it for
I think we episode 1. We talked about a lot of things. Hopefully it's
a lot more focused than episode 0 though.
I think a lot more focused, but we definitely love going on tangents.
100%.
I
think people like hearing us go on tangents though, and
I'm glad. I hope people like that too, but
no, it's like if we just stick to a list, then we just sound too robotic, and
Yes.
Yeah. Anyways, this has been Vanplacast episode 1. I'm your co-host Dan,
and I'm Hayden, and
we're signing off right now.
Peace.
Bye.
I gotta take a piss now.